Libra, what's up, love? Welcome to Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquette, where your person is for the streets. I'm so sorry to open it like that, but I couldn't help but get that reference because I was getting this song. What you need, boy? I need a hot girl. What you want, boy? I want a hot girl, right? So it's like this is a person that's for the streets, right? They have, I don't know, wandering eyes, wandering like hands. Like this person just seemed like they're almost like, wow. I don't want to say that they have animal instincts, but they do. You know how lions mates with lionesses? This person is a mating type person. This might be a person that has a variety of kids, a variety of child's father, or a variety of child's mother or something. But this is not someone that you take home to mama. And women need to learn that lesson too. Like guys know you don't take everybody home to mama. Women need to know some guys you can't take home to mama neither, okay? When they for the streets, let them be like someone you see in the streets, but don't be trying to turn no hoe into a husband or turn a hoe into a housewife.
Facts.
This is not this person's energy. This is not their swag. This is not how they move on the earth. How they move on the earth is they like variety. They like a lot. And you know what's crazy about this person, Libra? As this person wouldn't admit it. This person swears that they like a catch and anybody that get them will be lucky to have them. But that's not true. And even if this person settled down and got married or whatever the case was, ended up in a relationship with you, this person will still cheat on you. This is just who this person is. It's just how they're built. I understand to a certain extent how people are like this. Some people are like lifelong bachelors or lifelong bachelorettes, but it's like, know who you are. So it tells me that this is a person that's out of touch with who the fuck they are, and they are trying to manipulate and hide and wear masks to not be seen for who they truly are. There's nothing wrong with being fucking you, but the problem is not enough people are true to who they are. If you are for the streets and you like variety, be who you are. Just find your kind, because there's some women out here that's for the streets. There's some men out here that's for the streets. You just got to find your kind. But the ones that want a husband, that want a wife, these are always the ones that they choose to deal with. Like, why don't you deal with your own kind? I just don't get it. Like lionesses mate with lions. Why would you go and mate with a bull if you are a lion? Like go find your kind and mate with them and leave the other people alone. I would never understand like why it happens this way in human life. In our lives as human, we don't date our own kind. Right? Lions date their own kind. Monkeys date their own kind. If you even call it dating, buffaloes, bulls, they all fuck with their own kind. But when it comes to humans, you know, the players always want to date the ones that's ready for a husband, and the ones who are husband type, they always want to date a hoe. And it's like, you know, you wonder why men have problems in their relationships and women have problems in their relationship, and everybody got problems in their relationship because they're unequally yoked. Fuck with your own kind, okay? If you know that this man is for the streets, why are you trying to have a child with him and turn him into someone he's not? Where'd you meet him at? What was he doing when you met him? You knew he was in the streets, right? You knew when you met him that he was in the streets and for the streets and his swag was street and everything else, but you want him to be your husband now. Like, that ain't gonna work. You know, like, date your own kind, okay? So, beloved, what else does Libra need to know? That's just crazy. I got that. And you're waiting for this person. Oh, my goodness. Expectation. What you waiting for this person to change? This person is who they are, Libra. You can't change people. Like, if you see red flags and all those type of stuff, you don't sit there and you like, nah, they gonna change one day for me. All I gotta do is be nicer. All I gotta do is cater to them and be the best woman I can be. I gotta give them the best head I can give them. I gotta give them the best ex in the world. That's still, you can have all of that and still get cheated on or get left. I mean, that's when a person is who they are, just let them be who they are. But you waiting on them though, Libra. Okay, if you got time to wait, I guess that's what makes you happy. But I wouldn't be waiting on this type of person. See, you think you think this is your person. The official person came out. But guess what came out right behind this official person? Community. This person is for the streets. Haven't you seen all the red flags, male or female? Haven't you seen all the red flags that this is not husband or wifey material? That this is the type of person that will never change. They'll never be faithful. They probably, like I said, they impregnate people or get impregnated, and that's about it. And they haven't like wanted a long-term relationship. They haven't initiated a long-term relationship with you. They just been playing with you for a while, playing with other people. You mad at the other female, she mad at you, and this motherfucker laying with somebody else. This person is for the streets. Y'all don't need to be mad at each other. Y'all need to understand that both of y'all got played, okay? There's no use of hating on the next woman or hating on the next guy when y'all dealing with some type of promiscuous ass person. Because I feel like for some of you guys do see this person and you see that like this person deal with other women or other men and now they become your competition. It's not no fucking competition because the one that's for you ain't gonna put you in no competition. They know you the chosen one. Like, period. But some of you want to keep waiting for this person thinking they going to change. If I just do this, if I just do that, this person's not going to change, Libra. It's who the fuck they are. They just is who they are. Like, and either you going to accept it and play their game, or you going to have some standards and walk away from this person. Because this person ain't going to leave you alone. Why would they leave you alone? And you beneficial. You nice and shit. You'll cook for them or clean for them, or, you'll give them a little money here and there. Why would they leave you alone? And it's benefiting them. You have to be the strong one and leave this person the fuck alone. Like, period. This person, man, they ain't going to change. And then you think this person a prize. The Wheel of Fortune. That's crazy. This person's not no prize. They're just not. They are who they are. Look, the Lovers came out with the King of Wands. Now, okay, this King of Wands is in reverse right off back, but this is the worst energy to fucking come out in your reading. Yes, you guys deal with fire signs a lot, whatever. But for the King of Wands to come out with the Lover, I'm not telling no lie when I tell you this is who this person is. This person, when I say for the streets, it's because of the way this person behaves, okay? This person behaves with animal instinct. When they see something they like, they stuff get hard or they get activated and they go and talk to this person, and now here goes a whole nother woman in the mix and they treat you funny and you sat on the bench waiting for them, quote unquote, and all this type of shit until they get back with you. Like, don't sit there and let nobody belittle you like this, Libra. And you in a King of Pentacles energy, you ready for something that's solid, right? You ready for something or someone that you could settle down with. But this is not this person, love. This person gonna keep you stressed out. Like, you're like, no, BMHP, I'm done. I've had enough. Yeah, you could say that. But with this 9 of Wands energy, I see that if this person circled the block, if they hit the corner, you'll be right back in their arms, right back sitting on top of them or doing whatever it is y'all do together, and you'll go back through the same cycle. You are going to have to build up strength, agility, something to leave this person alone because they are who they are, Libra. You're not going to change this person. If you believe in polygamous relationships, even then, if this person had 2 women at home, right, or 2 men at home, guess what? This person will still have a third party outside the house. It's who they are. And I'm sorry, I know it comes off as raw, but I promise you guys, I mean it from love. It's just who this person is. I just don't want people to waste their lives waiting on people that just don't have it in them to be in a committed relationship. This person just don't have it in them. See, and then the Fool just came out. And this is the energy that this person will always be in. If they see someone that's beautiful or attractive or whatever, what's up, girl? Or hey, how you doing? Like, this is just who this person is. I don't know if it's excitement, if it brings them excitement, joy, if it feeds their ego, if it feeds their pride. I'm not sure why this person is like this, but this is who they are. I can't stress it enough. And you're over here, you in the Queen of Cups energy, Libra, for this person. The Queen of Cups. So you love the shit out this person.
I love you.
But isn't this relationship wearing you down because this person's not giving you what you need at all? Like, if anything, it's like this person, they come through and they make you happy for a moment of time, and then you right back feeling like bad and beating yourself up for dealing with this person and constantly dealing with this shit. You feel like you know you deserve better. You may have even said these words to yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right? Because you feel like it's something wrong with you, but there's nothing wrong with you, baby girl, baby boy. It's love. But you just chose the wrong person to love. Yes, they are charismatic, fun, outgoing. You guys have great sex life, whatever it is. Yes, all of those things, but this is just not the one. It's not the one that beloved has designed and picked for you. This is someone who's going to end up with someone that's like them, or maybe one day this person will fall in love, and the woman who they fall in love with, the man who they fall in love with, will be just like them, and they'll get a taste of their own medicine. But I don't feel like, Libra, this is the one for you, okay? Let's see what's going on in this person's shadow side. Why do they behave like this? Beloved, why does this person behave like this, love? Why? Parental influence. What parts of your parents or guardians do you notice reflected in yourself? So maybe this person grew up around a lot of male or female figures that were promiscuous in some way. If they're a male, maybe all their uncles and brothers and was playing and womanizing and all those type of stuff. Maybe some of them was pimps, old school pimps, whatever the case may be. But they weren't taught that a woman was, to be the most valuable thing in their life, and you should get married and settle down. I don't think like there's a lot of marriage in this person's family. I don't think like if you go to this person's family reunion or their Thanksgiving dinner that you'll see a lot of married, happy couples sitting around the motherfucking dinner table. I just don't think so. I don't think that's what this person's saying. And if it's their mom, maybe their mom went through a lot of men. Maybe their mom was on drugs and was a product, whatever the case may be. This person that did not see a positive relationship in their life that made them have those morals and values. Okay? What else, beloved? Perception. See what I mean? What do you think others see you? How would you like to be seen and why? Or how do you think others see you? So this person cares a lot about others' opinions of them. Remember, they for the fucking streets. Of course they care about others' opinions of them. I'm a, damn dog, you got all the girls and, all that type of dumb shit. You know what I mean? That some men care about. Like, man, you pulled her. So I feel like this person has been influenced by a variety of people who think a certain way within their life. They just ain't taught that it's about marriage or having a girl. This person might even have the perception that, there's no need to get in relationships because relationships never work. I watch Drew and his girl over there and they always arguing and fussing and shit, and I ain't got time for that. I'd rather just be single. So it's like this person, the way they grew up, the environment that they're in, people that they be around, it's just, relationships just ain't this person fucking thing. They never seen a positive relationship. What else? Inner teen. Who were your favorite teachers and why? I'm telling you, this is when it started. Okay, whoever they were around, uncles, brothers, aunties, cousins, whoever was around this person as they were growing up had a profound influence on the way this person perceives relationships. And this is not a person that gives a fuck about being in a relationship or being married or something like that. Yeah, they'll have somebody that, they could lay down with, cook, all that type of stuff, or, that they could get money from, whatever the case is. But when it comes to a long term and I'm just with you and it's just me and you and we gonna build some shit together, no, this ain't that, Libra. This is not that at all. Let's see how Libra is showing up in this relationship. Fuck it, while we on it. How's Libra showing up in this relationship? Damn, parental values. What were your parents, guardians' core values growing up as a child? How has this influenced you? So you guys mirror each other in this way. Something about how you were raised and how they were raised. Why do I feel like you guys have a trauma bond? Why do I feel like more of the people that you attract or the men or women you have dated is due to the trauma bond that you guys share versus it just being a coincidence that you ended up dating them? Because how the fuck are you guys mirroring each other in that way? Okay, what else, beloved? What else, love? What else? What else? Title your life book. If you were to write a book about your life, what would the title be and why? So this person's a chapter of your story, Libra. You see, you keep thinking that this is the person that you're supposed to end up with, or this is, you know, the one or something like that. But this person has a chapter in your story. It's no coincidence, like I said, that you met this person, because this person came as a lesson for you, right? And then you go into the next chapter of your life. This person's not meant to be in the next chapter of your story, the next chapter of your book. You need to understand that. And you need to really ask yourself, what did I learn from this relationship? You probably learned to love yourself more. You probably learned your self-worth, self-value. You probably learned what type of people you don't want to date, what to look for when you are dating someone. Like, you learned a lot of shit through this relationship if you think about it, right? But you just got to get your mindset out of thinking that this is the one for you. This person is not that person. And then communication. How does your shadow self influence your communication style? Why did I hear reckless right away? Libra, you're usually not very reckless with your mouth. You usually are a person that can see both sides of the story. But why do I feel like in this relationship, something about your communication became reckless?
You got me.
Maybe this person used to do stuff to hurt you or something, and you would say shit to hurt them and then live to regret it or something like that. But what's going on with this communication style in this fucking relationship? You don't respect this person. How can you expect to be with someone for life that you don't even really respect, and you have to talk to them in the way that you talk to this person? That's not how you usually talk. You don't usually give that much energy to people in your life and talk to them in that manner, but this person triggered you. And that's why you talk to this person any old type of way. Wow. Let's see how this person feels about you, Libra. What's this person's true emotions for Libra? What's this person's true emotions for Libra? Wow. You know what I just heard? Oh my goodness. My girl likes to party all the time. If you guys don't know that, that's Eddie Murphy's from way, way back in his glory days. So your person likes to be out all the time, likes to party, likes to run the streets. You can't really get this person to sit down for long periods of time. This person is who they are, Libra. I don't know how many times I can say it. How does this person feel about Libra? Wow. There is a place in my heart for you, but I can't give you what you need right now. I just want you to be happy. So to some extent, why do I feel like this person takes accountability for some of your unhappiness? They know that they don't treat you right, or, you know, they haven't showed up as the best person they could be. But they do, deep inside, Libra, want you to be happy. I think I said this in another Libra reading, that this is a type of person that steps away from you, Libra, because they see how unhappy they make you. And during that time, you might feel like, oh, this person don't mess with me. This person just left me all fucked up. But when this person steps away, it's for the opposite reason. It's because this person do see how unhappy you are. They at least have that much care for you. You know? What else, beloved? What else? I love being intimate with you. That thing you do drives me wild. I think you're the best I ever had, which is another reason why this person ain't going to leave you alone. You're going to have to leave this person, Libra, because you got that good. And this person ain't getting it like that nowhere else. So, you know, they can go out there and experiment and do whatever, but they always going to come back to you because you got that fire that they can't find nowhere else. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, at least you got that one up, Libra, but is that enough? Is that enough, Libra, for you to stay because you're the best they ever had, knowing that their heart is unavailable as hell? Won't you give that good to somebody that will appreciate it? you know? And then I feel out of control. I get so emotionally involved in our connection that it's hard for me to focus. And this is when they run. This is the moments when they run away from you and you don't hear from them, like, fuck no, I'm getting too close to Libra. Remember, you already got that good. And when a person got that good, you just start to look at them some type of way, like, damn, right? But then you a good person and you got a great personality and a great spirit to you and all those type of things. So this person don't think they don't get attached to. Yes, they do, but they know how to run. They know how to control their emotions. And the way they control their emotions is by getting the fuck out of Dodge and getting away from you. And they'll come and see you when those emotions have died down a little bit. I know it sounds crazy, but this your person. Okay, what else? What else? What else does Libra need to know? What else? Just because I don't say it doesn't mean I don't love you. I'm just not ready to be in a relationship. What did I spend like all this time saying about this person? This person's not no relationship ass person. It's not that they don't love you, Libra, because it's very obvious they do. And you got that good. And you have a great personality, great spirit, all of that. Like, it's not you, it is them. They are not the relationship type of individual. It's just because the way they were raised, their environment, like, it's just who they are. What else, love? Has so much damage been done in this relationship, it can't be fixed? I don't know what else to do. So they know that it's been a lot of shit you and them have gone through. They feel like sometimes you are ready to give up on them. But they're like, man, I wonder if I go back this time, can I still fix this shit with Libra? Because I don't want Libra just totally out of my life. I don't know why they didn't. I don't want to say, I don't know why they didn't just keep you as a friend, knowing how they are, who they are. But I just wonder why they let it get this far without letting you know who they were. I feel like you would have respected at least that, you know, and how you feel right now, you probably feel bamboozled by this person. Like, man, you're not at all who the fuck I thought you were. Like, why'd you do this? Like, why'd you do this to me? Wow. You are a dream come true. I prayed and beloved sent me you. You are a breath of fresh air in my life. Told you, Libra. It's not that this person don't love you. It's not that you like not the one for them and all this other type shit and you're not good enough for me or none of that. It's a simple fact. This person does not want to be in a relationship. That's it. And I know y'all like, it's got to be more. No. And if this is a masculine I'm talking to, men are pretty simple. We make shit difficult. But men are simple. And this is a simple ass person that just don't want a relationship because they haven't seen any that end well or that was positive in their life. And I just don't want the shit. I just rather be single and free. So there's your answer, Libra. Why this person acts and behaves and does all the shit they do. They don't want to be in a relationship. And it's not personal against you. Just who the fuck they is. Okay? Either way, I thank you guys so much for tapping into Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes. Please make sure to follow me, like the video, all that type of stuff. I'm getting ready to do Aquarius. Then I'm going to wrap it up for the night. Make sure you guys follow me. Other than that, thank you guys for tapping in. Until next time, love, peace, and so. Take care.